So we could not achieve the project objectives. So therefore, we need to identify, so not the people, not the members. So we need to identify which kind of skills that they need to possess as a team member. So that is a skill set identification. So sometimes IT-based projects will be there, some construction projects may be there. So based on that, we need to identify what kind of skill set should be there. So then afterwards, based on these skills, we have to identify the people, the most suitable people. So therefore, we need to hire new personnel from the project or train current personnel to become proficient in required skills. Sometimes very oftenly, we are focusing on the existing people within the company. It's not only we are going to recruit from external, from other companies. So therefore, so we need to hire the new personnel. Okay, sometimes it may be very crucial aspect. So in that case, we need to headhunt some technical people or these members. If not, we need to give some kind of training to the existing people, and then we can uplift their skill levels to match with this project requirement. Once you identify, because it's again final decision would be based on the cost benefit assessment. So we have to check whether is it beneficial for the company and the project is recruiting from the external people, or if you are going to get the train as a existing people. So this is again we need to assess the what is the cost and benefit of these hiring of these people in terms of skills, and then communicate with the likely candidates. Still, we are identifying this is a pool of candidates which are more suitable for the project. So that's why here it is mentioned as likely candidates. Okay, possible for the team and assessing their level of interest to join. Because if I'm not interested with the project to join with the project, so you cannot by force you cannot involve their service to the project activity. So therefore, their interest we need to assess at the first instance. From the likely candidate, first we need to identify what kind of skill set is required. So then we have to identify the people who are having these skills. After that, we need to communicate this likely candidate whether they are interested with joining with this project. And then, so we need to always have a contingency plan. We can't assume that always the people who selected for the project, they will willingly join with the project activity. Some, they may not. So therefore, we need to have a fallback option as well when the resources are not available. Okay. So at the first instance, we could not get the consent from the required people. So sometimes these when you are identifying these people, some people may be from the external company, some are from the internally, and then we are going to train those people and engage with the project activities. Okay. So then, for example, if you assume that the selected the members from the existing company personnel, okay, so sometime they may not interest with to engage with these project activities. Okay, so therefore sometimes this resistance may be come from the supervisors, because I have mentioned that it is a cross-functional communication. Sometimes if you want to get the service of the one particular finance person, so as a finance manager, he or she may not allow to release that person to engage with the project activities. So these kind of things may be there. So therefore, you need to first instance is that you need to you have to try to negotiate with the these kind of managers or the superiors. So having the agreements with that, so you have to check with to a limited time period at least whether whether he can release the members to the project activity. Try to negotiate and adjust project schedules and priorities accordingly. Sometimes if is so much critical, that much critical, some very unique, only person we can identify from the industry. Sometimes we don't, it could be applicable for some external recruitment as well, not only for the existing people. Time only that person may be the person for this one particular activity. So in that sense, so we have options for